Hmm. Sorry about that. Touch up my appearance. Orientation settings are disabled. Okay, I got you back, Van.
Yeah, you booted everybody.
Um, I like I said earlier on, I was messing around with this educational bit of shit, and I hadn't realized it was on a timer. And yep, kicked myself off.
I
I
thought I
never,
thought I I thought I'd done a timer or something. I never seen that before.
no, it's on my side. I've got some settings that look a bit. Edit the layout. Edit the layout. Camera grid automatic adjusted the number of people on the same make a layout. Maybe this will make sense. Oh my goodness, Van, you have a dog.
That's Ten's dog. That's her sister. She's hiding. Yeah, Ten got her one of them Shih Tzus. I got a lab.
You pronouncing that right?
I don't know. It's an ankle biter. I got a lab. Okay. She got a she got a lap dog.
Okay.
And when we got him, he was just barely 4 weeks old, and he tried walking, and he looked like a seal. The way a seal's back legs are all 90 degrees.
Yeah, they don't work.
Yeah, them front legs like a bulldog, them back legs like a seal, man. He was going across the floor. I'm like, something's wrong with that dog's hips. But he's okay now.
Hmm.
Hell, you run everybody off, Andy.
Well, it's one of those things. Well, I didn't intend to stay so long anyway. I was just like I
Well,
say, I was just trying out. Um, there was a chance that Griffin might have come up. She was asking earlier if I was going to do a live stream, but right, Marvin's back, Willard's back. Yeah, sorry about
yeah,
that. Sorry that, but yeah,
I wish,
sideways.
I wish, I wish Griff would come on. I'd like to see Griff on live and talk to us.
Who's having
I think, I
a?
think I'd have a good time talking to Griff.
I spoke with her once upon a time live. You probably remember her name back then was Peggy. You remember that
Oh,
when she had the handle called Peggy?
no.
Nah.
Hell, I've had 2 red horses and slept since then.
Yeah, I've got what was that? I might be able to catch it on here. It
Well,
is
the Mong, he's wearing GD out. I guarantee you, GD wakes up thinking Stacy and Brian.
password comp shit. Let's have a look and see if I got that one right. Yep. And go into and
I've never been, I've never been on an experimental group before.
hang on a minute. I've got to find what was her name on. Peggy. There she is. Yeah, this was back in March of 22.
Come here.
Yeah.
Come here.
And
Come here.
yeah, and
Come here.
I don't know whether I should do this,
Yeah.
but I'm going to take a chance.
I said come here.
Uh-oh, you gonna infringe some rights or something?
There we go. Yeah, chill. That's her her name. I was going to say Christian name, but it's not a Christian name. It's not a family name. It's Yachio. That's her proper name.
Well, one more red horse, and I'll never repeat it.
Hang on.
Yeah, there's probably not many of them in America, much less even California.
Yeah, well, she's by rights she's what they call in Japan as a Nisei, which is a second generation. So she would have been during the Second World War. She would have been locked down. Well, our family would have been
Yeah,
locked
yeah.
down.
She was in an internment camp.
That's right.
Yeah, and yeah, her parents came here, and then the war started out, and they locked them all down. And to me, that's one of the worst things America's ever done. It's worse than what they did to the American Indians.
Well, yeah, rounding them all up and putting them in
Like a POW camp.
a reservation or something.
Well, yeah, on a reservation they can pretty much come and go. They go wherever, but they put them in like POW camps, fences and guards. I mean, the Indians didn't even get treated that bad. They just got their land stolen and their women raped and their kids killed. But what they did to the Japanese was just not right. They didn't do it to the Germans who were in America, just the Japanese.
Yeah, that's
And I think that's one of the messed up things that they ever did.
Mm.
And you know, she's older than I thought she was, man. I was like, wow. When she pretty much told me how old she was, I was like, wow. And she's still sharp from talking to her.
Mm. Yeah, I suppose, like I say, it was 2022, 2 years ago. I was spoke to her live stream. Yeah.
Well, does her name have what's her name meaning in Japanese? Like lotus flower or cherry blossom or anything like that?
Yeah. Yo is the Yo and Ko is a female. Much the same as like we have on Filipina and Filipino. O
Yeah.
would be the male end of it, and like in Japanese, the yo and the ko would be female. Um, Let me just have a look what that might mean.
I don't know anything about Japanese. Hey, baka baka shandevou. Does that mean anything?
Oh, what the fuck is that? Baka baka. Baka
Yeah.
means stupid. Baka means
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the other bit you said? Baka baka
Baka
what?
baka shandevou.
Rendezvous. That end of it sounds like French. Rendezvous. No, I know baka is baka means stupid. Baka yaro. Yeah, baka yaro it's very very vulgar.
Yeah.
It's I mean, I've used it myself when I lived in Japan. You know.
My dad used to go to Tokyo area a lot in
Mm.
early '60s. He sold them military technology, and he spent a lot of time as an executive going to Japan. I mean, he'd have a translator and all this stuff, you know. But he spent a lot of time in Japan. He liked it.
Okay, the nearest I can get to Yachio is a Hachi Otoko, female B,
Female what?
female B, B double E. Like you'd have
B
a B as
B
in
double E. Oh, B.
yeah, B, yeah.
Queen bee. Queen bee.
Maybe yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, female B, queen B. Yeah, I've got to check it out with Griffin. Yeah, but that Hachi Otoko. Yeah, that Otoko.
Well, that's pretty much the only female in the beehive is the queen bee. All the others are workers.
Yeah, that's what I. Yeah, yeah, that makes perfect sense to me. But I'd need to qualify that with her. Oh my goodness. Yeah, perfect sense that.
Sometimes I don't know if she's topo to me or not, man. I mean, like on Brian's thing today, she said she couldn't comment for some reason, but then every now and then one of her comments would come up, and it was like she was. I can't make comment. She said it happens on a lot of yard streams.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I wouldn't have thought it would have happened on yours because, like, Brian doesn't use it. Brian doesn't use StreamYard.
yeah, he's on YouTube.
Yeah, he's a YouTuber. Yeah.
No. I said no.
That's
Well,
good.
that's that's just what she was saying this morning.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't. Did Brian finish up? Did he come back again?
Yeah, he came back for round 2.
Okay. Yeah, I heard that, but I just didn't have the time. Like it took. That was about 9 a.m. No, 8 o'clock. He started about, I think, or was it 7? No, I was up about 7. I
Oh,
was
I don't
having.
know what time.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
was
know what
having
time it
coffee.
was.
I stayed with him. I stayed with him until the end of the first session. I heard him say he was going to come back, but I just like Sunday morning, like nah. One session was enough for me. Yeah.
Well,
Did-
it's Sunday. I don't do much on Sunday, and the maid's not here. And I get up and drink a cup of coffee, watch the sun come up, mess with the dog, and then I start on the red horse and I play games or whatever, watch YouTubes, and it'll pop up so and so, and I'll hit that live stream.
Yeah.
I don't know what time it was. I never know what time it was.
Well, I had last Tuesday. I had the gastroscope done on me. And,
Ooh. They go from the top. They go from the top.
Yeah, I swallowed it, and it wasn't a very. I had it done about 35 years ago, but it definitely wasn't. My first experience, it was, as far as I remember, it was quite a pleasant experience. But this time, it was. Oh yeah, I wouldn't want to do it too often. Let's put it that way. They when they're putting that camera down you, they're also pumping air into you, and you've got no control over when you go back into the recovery area, the recovery bay. You just got no control over your ass. Like you're just blowing out farts all the time. Absolutely no control over it.
Well, they did a lower end. They did endoscope. They didn't go through your mouth.
No, endoscope is they go up your bum.
Yeah.
No, I had to swallow it.
Oh, it giving you gas? Oh, well, I guess so. Fill your intestine up like a balloon.
Yeah, yeah. But it turns out I was under the impression that I was diabetic. But it turns out that I'm not diabetic. I'm pre-diabetic, meaning I had a what they call it, a blood test, a
fasting blood sugar. Blood sugar.
Exactly. That's what I had. Yeah. And it turns out that the number was 7.0. Does that make sense to you?
Well, I don't know what their scale is here, but anybody who let me think here for a minute. Blood sugar.
Yeah.
Anybody got under like
Under
an 80, I would give them sugar. I give them something sweet to take them up from 80. But if you were at like I don't know, 160 or something, then I would start with a sliding scale and give insulin.
I think you're talking about blood pressure, not blood
No,
sugar.
I'm talking about blood sugar. You do a fasting blood sugar. 80 is a low end, I think. I don't remember. I hadn't done it so damn long. It's been nearly 20 years. But like a fasting blood sugar 80, yeah, man, you need to have some sugar, man, But when you get up to like 140, 150, that's when you start a sliding scale, like every 2 or 3 numbers up, you give 1 cc of insulin.
Oh, yeah. But anyway, apparently, I'm on the safe side. Yeah.
Shit, I don't worry about it. Something's gonna kill me. I always hoped it'd be a jealous husband, but I can count that out now. 10 keeps a tight leash on me.
I had a full I had a full medical, like X-ray, chest X-ray. That was done about 4 weeks ago, and then last Tuesday, I had the endoscope or the gastroscopy, I think they call it. Gastroscope, and the result came back that I'm pretty normal for my age.
Well, Andy, I sat one time and watched. They went through a guy's mouth, down his throat, went into his right upper lobe of his lung, and had like little alligator clips, like roach clips, right? And they took a biopsy of an alveoli in his upper right lung and pulled it out to see if it's cancerous or not. But man, we're sitting here and they're jamming that shit down his fucking throat, and we're watching it on TV right above him. Everything that scope sees, we see. I was like, yeah, this is cool. Wasn't me though.
So Van, can they actually get into your lung?
Well, yeah. I saw him doing it. What do you mean? I just told you.
Look. I'm completely not savvy about this. Like I say, I had an internal look at my stomach.
Yeah, they just go straight down. With the stomach, they just go straight down. If they go to the lung, they just hang a right or a left at the bronchial tree.
Oh, I hadn't realized they could actually get in there.
Yeah, they direct it around. They got like a little joystick, man, and they can move that they can move the end of that scope whichever way they want to, man.
Ah, okay.
And just keep feeding it, keep pushing that sucker.
No, well, as far as they went with me, was it just an X-ray, a lung X-ray, or not a lung X-ray, chest X-ray? And that came back pretty clear. And then the next part was on Tuesday, camera down the throat.
Well, here, like Filipinos go to America, they always have to have a chest X-ray, and that's because TB is a big thing here, tuberculosis.
Oh.
And my first maid for like 2 years, man, she's been having this lung problem. And I said, baby, they giving you the wrong antibiotic because it'd be okay for a while and then it's back. I said, baby, they giving you the wrong antibiotic. They're giving you viral, and it's got to be bacterial. Tell them to give you something for bacterial. And, and then she told me last week, 2 weeks ago, she said, her lungs messed up. She sent me the x-rays. I sent them to my brother, he's a radiologist. He's done it for like 40 years, taking pictures. And he can read it as good as a doctor of radiology. I said, hey, man, what's the deal with this? He said, she got infiltrate upper left lobe. I said, yeah, okay, but what the fuck? He said, she got infiltrate. They need to give her something for bacterial, not viral, if they've been giving her viral. And then she told me she was coughing up blood. A buddy, when they say they coughing blood, have problem breathing and coughing blood, that's TB.
And that TB would that be
tuberculosis?
TB. Where would that be cited? Is that in your stomach?
It's in your lungs.
Oh, it's in. Oh, and from the lung, you can actually cough up blood.
Yeah, man. Yeah, your alveoli, bronchial trees bleeding. And she said she was coughing up blood. And I said, shit, you go back to that fucking doctor and tell him to give you a TB test. Well, It came back positive, and now she got to
Oh,
take medicine 2 times a day for 6 months to get rid of it.
oh.
And that's a 100 pesos a pill. So you know,
Mm,
she like my daughter. So I'll take care of it for her. So her
ah,
kids have a mama. You know what I mean?
there you go. Mm. That goes to show. Like I'm not really savvy about internal medicine or anything like that.
I'm
Yeah,
not either. I just look into that kind of stuff for some
mm,
reason.
mm.
No, I went to
Yeah,
school for it, Andy.
okay.
Hell, I got stoned and drunk at night and studied and went to school and never failed a test. Passed the state board. It was an 8-hour test. And
Oh.
after 4 hours, we went out the night before in Austin, Texas, to the party streak, shut
Mm.
down all the bars, and then got like 4 hours sleep and went to the first half of the test at 8 a.m.
Mm.
and right across the street they had a place called the filling station. It's a restaurant. I went
Oh,
there to eat, and they got a drink, a tall drink like hurricane. A hurricane drink comes in,
yeah.
and it's got 7 liquors in it, and it's called a full tank. And they only serve you one. Hell, I went over there, drank one, had this girl sitting next to me order another. I drank it, went back and took the other half of the test and passed.
Oh.
So I took my nursing test just flat drunk, basically.
No, the lab. If it's a hurricane, what did you call that drink? A hurricane?
A hurricane, yeah.
Oh, yeah. But the nearest I could get to one of those would be called a Manhattan iced tea. I think there's
Yeah,
about
it,
I think there's about
there's
eight, eight shots or something in there.
in a Manhattan.
Yeah,
I
might be.
don't.
I don't
I've
know.
had
It could
I've
be
had
5 or
ice.
6.
I've had an iced tea a couple of times, but not too many.
Yeah, I, I, I had one just to try it out. And I had several after that. Well, it might have been other types of drinks, but that was I remember that one. Yeah.
But yeah, like nursing's class, man. They said you have to be there so many hours out of a semester, and they'll
Mm.
get down to like 15-minute segments, and I'd be down to like 15 minutes in a semester. Shit, I'd get drunk in the afternoon, smoke weed, study, if I could go to class, and they'd
Mm.
call roll. I'd raise my hand here, and I'd lay my head down and go to sleep, man. And this one teacher said, "What the hell are you doing sleeping all the time?" I said, "Look, it just says I got to be here. It don't say nothing about me being awake, right?" So she never gave me a problem, and I never failed a test. I never failed a test ever since I started school.
Well, I've not been so lucky. I've had to
Like,
do. I've had to.
like my,
I had to run I had to run
like,
at a couple of tests, a rerun, I should say, to get a pass.
like my chemistry class, man. I never went to chemistry at all. My buddy, I went a couple of times, so the teacher would know my face, right? And you'd
Mm.
have a choice to go into one or two because they were the same class, just a different teacher, and you just
Mm.
go to whichever one. And the guy I went to high school with he sat right in front of me, and he'd take real good notes. He'd go and he'd take notes. I'd go put them on the copy machine, read over them a couple of times, and take the test. And he got
Mm.
pissed because I made better grades on the test than he did, and he went. And he was a a cardiac ICU supervisor, and he got pissed at me because I did better on chemistry than he did.
Have you got a child in the background there?
No, that's a damn. They got that damn karaoke TV on.
Oh, that explains it. Right.
Yeah, two panais, having oolong, and drinking Red Horse. They got to have a karaoke going, you know.
When you say oolong, is that oolong cha?
Ulam, Ulam, ulam. That's Tagalog for like food, eat, snack.
Okay. No,
Tia, what's ulam in Bisaya?
right. Oolong and facade. I wouldn't know.
She has to think a minute. She doesn't speak a lot of Bisayan here.
Now, when that pronunciation of oolong, it sounds like a tea, oolong tea, which is it's a Japanese brown tea.
Hang on. What? What'd you say? No, it's ULAM. Ulam. That's
Oh,
Tagalog for like, meal, food, snack. Like whenever they drink, they always got to have a ulam, something to
yeah,
snack with it.
yeah, but it's not alcoholic, is it?
Huh?
Is it?
Alcohol?
Is it alcohol?
No, it's food. Food.
Okay.
FOOD.
Yeah.
Food.
I got that end of it. Well, when you were saying like oolong is a drink, a snack, it's
No, ulam. It's like a food,
okay. So
something to eat,
it's just
a
a snack.
snack.
A snack.
Yeah.
Got it. All right, now I understand.
She gave up on the Google. She doesn't speak much of a sign anymore here.
I can possibly get it. I'll put
But
down FOOD foods. Okay.
she said she don't know. She's Lassine. She gave up on the Google even. Hell, I might get lucky tonight.
Snack is Sabano. The cyan is just snack.
Snack?
Yeah. Snack is snack.
Yeah, that's Taglish. You know,
Mm.
you got Basayan, you got Ilocano, you got Cebuano, you got Taglish, you got Basayan, and they mix it all up. I don't even try to speak it.
Tagalog.
I mean, I always have a translator with me, so why should I speak it?
Mm-mm.
And I think she doesn't speak a lot of Visayan here because on Luzon they speak Tagalog, and if you're from the Visaya, you're lower class than people from Luzon. You're lower educated, you're province people. So she does Tagalog.
So, let me go again. Uron. No.
Go to Google. Go to
Give
Philip
me your spelling again.
ULAM.
ULAM.
Yeah, go to Google Translator, put Tagalog,
Yep.
and then English,
I'm already
and on
there.
the Tagalog, put ulam.
I'm already there. Translate from Filipino to. Oh my goodness. Subano, Pigan. Oh, no, it couldn't be that.
It would have to be from Tagalog, not Filipino. Tagalog, because it'll no telling which dialect it's going to use if you put Filipino. You got to put Tagalog,
I
English.
might be doing this wrong.
That's like Tim. What was that? That leaf stuff you got from Shay to cook with? The green leaves. The green leaves, like you put in the soups and stuff. That Shay brought you earlier. Yeah, they got like Tagalog. They'll say malunggay, and Visayan they'll say moringa.
Ah, now you've hit something. Ringer. Yeah.
Moongai, moon, moongai in Visayan. But I mean, there's so many variables to everything here, dude. I don't even try to speak it.
Pingan. Does that make sense?
What?
Ping, Pinggan. Pingan. Subano.
King
Visayan.
10. Kingong.
No, ping. P. Pingan.
Pingong. Pingong. She said she said it's a Tagalog word. That's play. See? And Google, their translator ain't worth a shit when it comes to Filipino languages.
All right.
That's why I don't even try. But when Tim's not drunk, she's pretty good at it. I never seen a Filipino she couldn't talk to.
Tahitian Tagalog. No. Nah, never mind.
And 10, she's a mountain province girl from Mindanao. And, she does the Arabic, the Visayan, Tagalog, English. And I've never seen her pay full price for anything in the market. You know what I mean?
What part of Mindanao is she?
The northern part,
Are you talking about Marawi?
yeah, close to there.
Islamic area?
Yeah, close to Malawi, where they had the
Okay.
fighting going on for a while.
Mm,
But I think she was born in Pagadian, which is like central Mindanao. It's
yeah.
by Lakewood.
Mm. Oh, that chicken is going off.
Oh yeah, they a couple of red horses into it, dude. God damn. Well, you need to go do your girl's work so she does good in school.
Yeah, it's getting on toward 11 here.
Yeah. Well,
So, and I'm also I'm gonna go down and get me a 6-pack of Heineken.
knock it out, buddy.
I'm
Stop by the creek on your way. It's a good combination. It's a good combination.
Fortunately, I'm just there's a 7-Eleven just below me, so
Well,
very
okay.
very convenient.
Well,
All
all right,
right,
Andy.
let's
Later.
see who's in. We still got 3 in the chat. That would be me. No, that wouldn't mean it would not count me. It would be counting. There's 2 others in the chat. It must be Marvin and Willard.
Yeah.
So, anyway, I'll say goodnight to everyone. And sorry, Griffin. What time is it in LA? I wonder. Would that be
Uh,
early morning there? Would it?
let's see.
Early Sunday
Yeah,
morning?
maybe 8 o'clock, something like that.
Okay. Yeah, like Griffin, she likes to get she likes to a notification before anyone goes live. But anyway,
Yeah.
sorry, Griffin. And Marvin says later.
Him and Willard.
Yep. Okay, boys. Let's call it a weekend.
Later, guys.
Yep. Ta-da.